Hey everyone, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name's Connor. With me on this video is Blake.
Hey everybody.
Bob.
This is my final intro line.
And Yella.
Good day.
And we are returning to the Pony Fiction Archive. We are returning to Blade's crossover.
By Blade.
You said that like it was epic.
Yeah. So Blade has crossed over into My Little Pony. He came in like a meteor shower or something. So now it's time for Chapter 2. Meeting gone wrong.
And can I just say
Gone
two
sexual.
things? Yeah, exactly. Two things. First, isn't it great to be back in the gold mines? Just reading that solid gold story.
God, man.
And B, remember how towards the end of the first chapter I'd said that, these fanfic writers tend to just Theodore the hell out of the ponies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, he does that without even saying their names. Take a look at this.
Good. That's always good.
Blade woke up in a hospital bed and looked around and saw different ponies in other beds beside him. Then he heard, "What is it, Luna?" a voice said on the other side of the door.
We don't know, Twilight Sparkle. It is something we have never seen before.
Another voice said in a voice of a ruler.
I like that a voice spoke in a voice.
It's a very regal, rulery voice.
Yeah, it's the British accent that does it.
Yeah, Celestia's a ruler, and, Twilight is the voice of a student or something,
Yeah.
Roll you down to your base trait.
Well, you say that, but...
Yeah. Well, shoot. I know that thing in there ain't no pony, so if you two don't know what it is, then who does?
A third female farmer voice said.
It's a farmer voice, guy. You can just hear from the voice that it's a farmer.
Yella, I think you meant you say that and. Because, that's just what's going on.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Well, we could just ask it when it wakes up, if you want to.
A fourth shy voice said, I wonder who that is.
Characterization.
At least your voice can sound shy. I don't know how your voice sounded like a voice of a ruler.
Or
very
a farmer voice.
Yeah.
A farmer voice.
That's just generalization, dude. You guys want
to check out my farmer voice. Hey guys, I'm a farmer.
Yes.
I believe you mean...
I'll let you know that.
Yeehaw! I'm a farmer!
I thought you were going to say, look, Daddy, I'm a farmer.
Look, Daddy, no farms.
No farm!
Or we could just leave it alone. If that thing is dangerous, then I don't want you guys getting hurt.
A fifth ruler-like voice said.
Yeah, I don't want my friends getting hurt cause of some metal creature.
A sixth sportsman female voice said.
Sportsman. That's the best one yet.
Sportsman
I fucking love
this. Hey, Blake, you remember in that previous story we read where the author actually managed to tell us who it was, with just a line of dialogue and not having to poorly force in
Theodore it?
That their voice sounded like or something? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Without having to say a sportsman voice who is obviously Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all basically they're just standing in a circle and looking at a script, and each of them gets one line. Like a third grader's play.
Exactly.
I don't know. It did ask for help when Twilight found it downstairs instead of attacking her.
A seventh elegant voice said.
I'm so elegant.
Whenever I look downstairs, I always see,
I always look down the stairs when I go upstairs.
I always see some shitty OC.
Yes, I go backwards upstairs.
Yeah, if it wanted to kill us, it would have done it by now. By the way, I still got to plan a welcome to Ponyville party.
Another cheerful voice said while it giggled.
Try giggle talking. Good luck.
You know how Tom Kenny does SpongeBob's laugh by putting his hand on his throat and vibrating it up and down?
Like this?
Yeah, if it wanted to, yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess what I could do with that.
Oh, please don't.
You know what I'd like to find? I would like to find a self-insert My Little Pony story that where Pinkie doesn't immediately fucking plan a party.
That's true.
And you notice every single time, regardless of what the other characters do, she's like, oh, I gotta plan a welcome to Ponyville party, blah, 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 blah.
Theodore to hell and back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gets it the worst of anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really does. I'm trying to think of another example.
Yeah, exactly.
She really does, yeah.
I mean, she goes through the same motions every time. At least there's some variation.
Can I just say real quick, thinking about it, it ain't so much card on the corner. Drax didn't Theodore Rarity, but only by virtue of making her a racist.
Out of nowhere for no reason.
He gave her another trait.
Right,
But the other trait is awful.
Shit. I forgot that he made Rarity racist because her fur is white.
Yeah, because that's how it works.
That's how that works.
Fucking. Oh my god.
Oh. Well, it could have asked for help than kill us while we trust it.
The sportsman voice said.
It took me a second to figure out what the hell it was supposed to mean.
Yeah. Come on, Dashi. I don't think it wants to hurt us.
Said the giggling voice from before. You know, once you've established their names, like, come on, Dashi, then you could just have it say, you know, the one called Dashi if you want to be really vague about it, or just say Dashi, you know, whatever. Yeah. But instead, the sportsman voice sighed in defeat, then said...
Yeah. Fine, let's go in and ask it why it's here.
No, me and Luna will go in. It still might be hostile. I can't afford to lose the thing that might be the only thing that can defeat it.
Blade tuned the ruler's voice out.
Yeah, like
I'm tuning them out too.
Yeah, I tune it out because that sentence makes no sense.
The author got tired of writing pointless dialogue, and he had no way to transition to meaningful dialogue, so...
You know what's great about it is that at least Blade, I will say at least Blade isn't going to show up and be like, oh, I know who you guys are. I watch your show all the time. I'm going to fuck Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, you know? That's a small point.
It's our only consolation.
Small plus.
A tiny plus. And I'll give you even a second tiny plus. Blade, as a robot, is perfectly built to tune out voices. He can just mute.
Yeah.
He just deafens for a second, and he no longer has to hear them bitching about him being potentially, oh, I'm gonna kill you. No, he's just gonna run away if you attack him. Or even if you don't.
Even if you don't, like, just pretend
Remember
like you're shutting down
with
and
his
he'll
buddy,
panic.
and then his buddy just died.
His buddy just powered
I
down
would
to
rather
get out of having to talk
dead
with him.
than talk to you.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm thinking honestly that, you know, I just love that Pinkie Pie is still trying to, like, she's so stuck in her, you know, defined role that she has to sit here and be like, oh, I'm going to plan a party while the rest are like, this thing could probably kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way she could get serious for even a moment.
Yeah, God forbid.
Yeah. Blade got up mumbling something about the ruler's mother, then checked to see if everything was working properly, then headed to the door, not making a sound, then said,
I'm not hostile.
What?
What? Blade wakes up telling Yo Mama jokes?
I guess.
Or something?
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess.
Maybe.
Blade heard some gasps coming from the other side of the door after hearing
Gods?
in a loud ruler voice, so Blade backed up and heard thudding coming on the other side of the door. Then Blade's eyes were gray, meaning he was confused. I'm confused too. Do they not know how doors work? You turn the handle and it opens.
I'm sure his eyes are gray most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah, my eyes are gray right now.
Yeah. I forgot he had the mood ring eyes.
Yeah.
I love this robot response.
I just said I was not hostile. What is up with this?
The door broke down. Why did they break it down? They locked him in there. Just
Kick
turn
the fucking door down.
Just turn the key and open the door.
Pony SWAT, open up.
Also, wait, hold on a second. They thought he was potentially hostile, yet if we go back to the start, he's in a hospital bed, and there are patients around him in other beds.
Pony's expendable.
Yeah,
Pony's
fuck
expendable.
them.
Yeah.
They're on their deathbeds anyway, so if the robot kills them, it's a merciful death.
Yeah, peaceful death.
Like, what the fuck? I just realized that there are other ponies in beds in the hospital around him.
The door broke down, showing a bunch of ponies with some armor and spears in their mouths.
What? Thanks.
So Blade's eyes went green.
I think you mean Blade's eye is.
Yeah, what is this pathetic excuse for a combat unit?
No,
Period,
question.
left carrot.
Not a question.
Get to the ground now.
One of the armored ponies said in a commanding voice.
Oh, is this just your writing style now? In a blank voice?
All right. Blade's eyes turned yellow, meaning he was happy, while he laughed. When he stopped laughing, his eyes turned green again. Then he said,
I'm thinking, no.
The armored ponies looked mad and charged for Blade, but their attempt failed because they got flung halfway across the building. While they were clear, Blade saw 8 other ponies, one cyan, blue Pegasus with rainbow-colored hair, a white unicorn with purple-colored hair, a terrified yellow Pegasus with pink hair, a totally pink one, original even, her hair was pink.
She's a real original.
Original.
Yeah.
Original, even her hair was pink with tangles and knots that just smiled at you. A tall white pony with both horn and wings, with sparkling hair and a crown and a chest piece on. Well, a black pony, almost exactly like her, but was with dark blue sparkling hair. A purple unicorn with dark purple hair with pink highlight, and a orange pony with blonde hair.
Shoot me.
What in the name of machine kind is this crap?
They gasped at the remark. He said the C word.
Yeah, but he also said, what in the name of machine... Well, it's so hard to parse that. What in the name of machine kind is this crap? But, like, you look at it, it just looks like a list of words.
Yeah.
God.
But how did Mandor handhook Cardor?
Yeah.
Listen here, Metal Demon. We are Princess Luna, ruler of Equestria, and that is not a way to talk to royalty.
The
I'm
dark
glad she's
pony
referred
said,
to herself as Royal We.
We are Legion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like an old school spelling of demon, but, you know.
He's just a
fucking day
Royal
in
We, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm the King of England.
Oh,
Blade said
greetings.
sarcastically. The purple pony furrowed her eyebrows.
Her eyebrows.
Don't talk to Luna that way. But, like, that could actually be true.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know.
Yeah,
They don't know
they
who
don't
he
know.
is.
Do you even know what an England is?
He said, oh yeah, and you never start a sentence with, oh yeah, unless you're being snarky.
I guess.
I mean, that's
true.
fair.
Yeah.
I guess the story is pretty good after all.
Yeah.
Actually, this story is perfect. What are we doing here?
Dang it.
I take it you're the brave moron of the group.
Blade
Why are you an
deadpanned
asshole
only.
now?
What is he doing? Blade deadpanned only getting more gas. I mean, to be fair, I would be an asshole to a group of people who kick down their own door.
This is fucking...
I mean, Bob,
like
I wouldn't.
Pokemon
They're crazy.
contest or
Who knows
something.
what they'll do?
They hated him because he told the truth.
Yeah.
Coffee is just bean soup.
Blade deadpan getting more gasps. The tall white pony looked really mad.
Listen here, you may be able to talk to royalty back where you came from, but that is not how we do it here, so behave.
Behave, babe. Like, what?
Oh my god,
behave.
please read this response.
Okay, Mom, whatever you say. Oh, and by the way, freak you and your rules.
What are you doing?
He's being a fucking child. Literally.
Yeah. You are a lame. You are a doo-doo head.
Don't come at me with that weak shit.
You are such a lame-o.
Weak sheesh.
Frig you and your rules turns hat backwards, rides away on skateboard. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You're supposed to be a combat robot!
I mean, he couldn't do that before, but he also wasn't like this snarky before.
Yeah, before he was just an incompetent idiot.
He was a robot without a personality, and suddenly he's just like, I'm the king of England.
Who is this?
Frig you and your rules.
Who is this character? He's not starting every sentence with, oh.
Yeah, that's right.
That's because he knows that this is, the world where he's superior, in a world where everyone's just a cartoon.
In a world of flesh, the metal man rules.
Yeah.
No, we haven't said it yet, but I have to say, Transformers more than meets the eye.
Oh.
Yeah. He transformed from a complete loser into a edgy loser.
Yeah.
Frig you.
And your rules.
And new rules.
Frig your rules. I have attitude.
If my dad said I was allowed to use the hard swears, I would curse you out so hard.
Okay, Mom, whatever you say.
Wow.
I'm not your mom's son. I'm not your son.
What a freaking loser!
I mean, I'm still thinking back on how he got up mumbling something about the ruler's mother. Like, he got up telling your mama jokes, like, your mother is so fat, they tried to put her on a microchip, but needed a macrochip.
Your mom is so fat, they tried to put her in a stable, but she took up the whole barn. Haha, horse jokes.
Blade said walking away.
What a dumb idiot.
Walk away.
Hey, you can't just, everyone does it. Even fucking Blade has to write her like this. Hey, you can't just insult us and expect to get away with it.
The orange pony said angrily.
Oh yeah, well I just did, so sit down and shut up. I gotta get back home and beat the crap out of my leader, stuff him in a box, and give him to his mom for Heartswarming Eve. You got some mommy issues, Blade? You got some shit you want to talk about, Blade? You want to sit down and drink some tea and just, lay it on me, Blade?
Why is he so different in this chapter?
Yeah, he went from... Okay, so he went from, war is bad to...
What? We started a war?
Yeah, to get out of my way, you're a stupid dummy.
You're a freaking moron. Now get out of my way. I gotta go beat the crap out of my leader.
Yeah.
Weird thing to say, too. He got more gasps until the cyan pony tackled Blade.
I feel like if they gasp more, they're just gonna stop breathing.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I don't know why they're getting so upset about his tone of voice. Like, what about the guards he just, threw halfway across the building?
Like
a bunch of dead and injured people, and you're just like, hey, don't talk to my friends that way.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, listen here. You will not talk to my friends that way, you hear me?
Get really caught up on the speech.
The cyan blue pony snarled. Okay, is it cyan? Is it blue? Just choose. Blade just threw the pony off and pinned her down.
Oh no, he's
That's
gonna
a
use the
reversal.
big swears.
And listen here, son of human, you do not talk to me that way, or I swear by my place in life, I will end you.
What does any of that mean?
If someone says to me, I go,
Is there a robot dictionary or something I should read?
Son of a human.
I mean, you know what? It would make sense for, a robot people that were enslaved by humans to start using human as an insult. But if somebody were to call me son of human, I would be like, yeah, that's just an accurate statement.
Yeah, but if someone said, I swear by my place in life,
yeah,
you're the bottom rung of the fucking ladder. You were an infantryman who couldn't even kill one human. Your place in life is fucking nothing.
And as far as we know, there weren't even any humans.
Okay, you can imagine he's the lowest of the low or the highest of the high. That phrase makes no sense no matter what. I swear by my place in life, I will end you. Like, what? What? In what? What?
He's swearing on it. If he doesn't end you, he's sacrificing his place in life. Which is, in this case, is fucking nothing.
Yeah, no, he has nothing to sacrifice.
Does he think humans make horses? Has he ever seen a horse?
I mean, they made Blade wrong as a joke.
Connor, I think the fact that no human
has Blade. We made him wrong as a joke.
Connor, I think the reason, the fact that humans have never given birth to horses is proof that evolution is false.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
If humans came from horses, why are there still horses?
Why are there still horses?
I mean, if horses came from humans...
Have you ever seen a horse change into a human? I haven't.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, no.
Now, I have seen quite a few humans turn into horses.
Yeah, you see all those centaurs in those, old books, but no one's dug up a centaur skeleton yet.
Yeah. Blade snarled back, only getting tackled by a white pony with blue hair with a couple of white highlights. That's rarity?
Are we supposed to fix your sentence for you?
Rarity doesn't have blue hair with a couple of white highlights.
I'm trying to figure out who the fuck
blue hair with a couple of white highlights. Maybe if you use their goddamn names.
Oh, is that supposed to be Celestia? By the way, looking at Rainbow Dash, no, Connor, I actually do agree with you that I wouldn't use cyan.
This is just blue.
Who is
Dabba
this?
dabba die.
Celestia.
I mean, Rarity doesn't seem like the kind of person to tackle, but
It's just
Yeah, and
purple hair.
Celestia
You already
doesn't
said
have
purple
blue
hair.
hair with white highlights.
Pony with blue hair. Yeah, no, Celestia is like a rainbow mane.
MLP. All ponies.
Oh, maybe
No,
this
there's hundreds
author
of them,
just
man.
this author just sucks at colors and thinks that purple is blue.
No, he already said she had purple hair earlier, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rarity definitely doesn't have highlights. I guess it's Celestia.
Wait,
Well-
I'm gonna read ahead. Maybe it's a guard or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just
No, there's
a random
nothing.
pony just busts in.
Maybe
Fuck
because
it.
that description
Fuck it.
doesn't line up.
Yeah, because all right, so yeah, it's just a random pony. Hey,
Shining
calm down.
armor.
Yeah, it's like hey, calm down, buddy. We just want to know why you're here.
So just some fucking
There we go.
dude.
So-
Yeah.
Some
The
pony.
pony said simply. Just it's not even an OC. It's literally just a rando.
Yeah.
Just a rando.
I was put here by the leader of my kind because I stood up to him because I would not fight a war that has been going on for thousands of years. And by the way, I'm from 20,000 AD. Unless you want, I think by that time we probably will have kept using CE, not AD.
Yeah, so we would have eventually got it right.
Unless you want to push your luck, then step aside, mortal.
Okay, so the 14,000 years war started in 6,000
Alright.
AD.
Wait a minute, immortal. Are
Yeah.
Transformers? Do they live forever? Do they? Or don't they eventually just die?
I don't know. I mean, he's also not really a transformer, so.
I mean, Hasbro's gonna make sure they live forever, but
I mean,
That's true. He
made
that's-
sure to
that's
pick-
just for the
He picked two Hasbro properties. You see, he was hoping to license this.
You know what?
Yeah.
If that's true, then I find it something amazing that the ponies managed to tackle a transformer because those
Okay,
guys
no.
are big.
We kind of just kind of glossed over it, but he got tackled by Rainbow Dash, and while she was pounced on him, someone else tackled him.
Yeah, well, he did some sweet Greco-Roman wrestling move and switched around where he was
Yeah. He
on
was
top
now
of
pinning her.
and then someone tackled him off of her. So it's just like
yeah.
a fucking
And then
rumpus
he's
going
gonna
on.
pin that pony, and somebody else is gonna
Oh, right, he
tackle
threw
him
the
again.
pony off and pinned her down. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He got a gasp from the energetic pink pony. After that, she took off.
I know, head out.
Bye, I'm out of here, yeah.
I mean,
It's getting a little too serious
about
for
to
me.
head out.
You know
Wait,
what? I agree with her. I would also leave.
Yeah, you see, look, he's the same old guy.
Oh, he's back.
Well,
Finally.
he was
Our
trying to
boy.
put on some bravado. He's like, all right, this is a new world. It's a chance to start off on the right foot as a cool alpha robot. And then he's like, oh,
Yeah.
fucked it
Oh,
up.
That's
yeah,
about how
boy
long
is
it
back.
takes me to fuck up first impressions, so
Yeah,
nothing
Oh,
better.
oh, is she always like that? Oh,
Blade said, confused while his eyes turned gray.
oh, why did I call it a she?
Because you think it's a she.
Because she has a female voice.
Could you turn around for me?
Oh my god.
Blade thought.
I'm sorry. Could you turn around for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I come from a planet called simply Earth.
I think you mean Earth.
Earth.
Blade thought. Yeah, you'll get used to it. The purple pony said. Then the tall white pony approached.
Billy, we'll get used to what? Oh my
To her
God.
running away.
I'm losing my mind.
Will we ever get used to this?
I don't know, Connor.
At least they're fucking introducing themselves in the next paragraph.
Oh, thank fuck. Maybe we started off on the wrong hoof. My name is Princess Celestia, and this is Twilight.
Celestia said, pointing a hoof at the purple pony while she waved.
Hey.
Applejack.
She said, oh, maybe we'll get a name for that white and blue pony. She said, pointing to the orange one, only getting a huff from her. Can I get a huff from Applejack?
Oh.
Can I get that a little bit more farmer?
Farmer. Oh, that's so farmer.
Yeehaw. No. Rainbow Dash.
What?
Oh,
Why
I'm
are
sorry,
you
that's
saying
not my
that?
line, that's your line.
No.
Obi.
Celestia is just introducing everybody. Rainbow Dash.
She said, pointing to the cyan one he just pinned to the ground while getting a snarl from her while she looked away.
Rarity.
She said, pointing to the other white one, only getting... Other white... Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
'cause
other
Celestia
white one,
was also there.
only getting an awkward stare from her. So... I guess they really do think that. Okay.
Maybe. Fluttershy. Not
She
Fluttershy, Fluttershy.
She said, pointing to the yellow one with pink hair, only getting a whimper from her.
My sister Luna.
Celestia said, pointing to the other ruler, only getting another huff, but this time from Luna.
No, really. Wow. And the one that just took off was Pinkie Pie. Energetic one, that.
Gee, really?
What?
Blade said sarcastically, he's really trying to establish
And
that
then we
he's a cool
started with the wrong
alpha.
hoof. Let's try this again. Oh, I'm gonna keep being an asshole. It's like, oh, well, thanks.
Well, fuck
Okay, I'm
you too,
trying
I
to
guess.
reestablish here something.
I'm trying to get us all to get along, be polite, and you don't have to be a dick about
You
it.
just killed a bunch of guards, and we're still trying to be nice to you. You just gotta be a complete asshole.
Maybe you can appreciate that for a second, you dingus.
Blade said sarcastically until the energetic party pony burst into the room, this time with a card.
I'm gonna imagine that he really stressed it out like, gee, all the way until finally Pinkie Pie comes back.
Here, take this and read it out loud.
Pinkie said with a huge smile. Blade opened the card and read it out loud.
You are invited to a welcome to Ponyville party at Sugar Cube Corner. Okay. Oh, and before I forget, where can I live?
Priorities.
Interesting
What a
card.
question. What a question.
Priorities.
Well, I just think it's interesting that on the card it said, okay. Oh, and before I forget, where can I live? Like, Pinkie Pie's homeless.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I
she's
said
only-
that was all being read from the card, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't you love it when you give somebody something and ask them to read it out loud and they go, yeah, whatever. Anyways, like,
Good.
what a dick.
Good. Well, yeah, if we actually pay attention to what he's supposed to be saying, of course, okay.
Yeah.
I don't do good at parties.
I also like that, like his first, like he just assumes that he can live here now, that he's
Yeah.
welcome at all. You know, I
Well,
mean, it said welcome in the
party.
Yeah, I mean, it did say welcome to Pony, but you know, if Pinkie Pie just does her own thing, like that's no official thing. Like
That's
only
true.
Celestia can do the official shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh yes, of course you can live here in Ponyville for now on.
Why
For
not?
now on.
For now.
Great,
on.
that helps.
For
Where
now
can I
on.
live in Ponyville? In Ponyville.
He hasn't done a single nice thing yet.
Yeah.
Celestia, that's true. Celestia said,
But first, I don't think you should go out there like that. You might need a disguise.
Fucking trench coat and hat like the Teenage Mutant Ninja fucking Turtles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Jesus Christ, this is so fucking...
On it,
Dumb.
I am a shapeshifter. I can practically be anybody.
Why?
Blade said, just after shapeshifting into a black pony with black hair with a fire-colored highlight.
No.
Yeah, well, you'll fit in with all the
You
other
don't have to
Ace-Lord
look
fucking
that cool
ponies
when
where it's
you're
like,
Blade.
I have a black pony with, like, a fucking black name, and it's got a fucking black skull for a cutie nose, and it just likes fucking death metal. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
I really
we're all trying to figure out what to say in reaction to black pony with black hair and a fire-colored highlight, and all Connor has to say is no.
You know what?
It's like,
You know,
that
I'll be-
pretty
I'll be
much perfectly sums up everyone's thoughts about that.
I'll be okay with that with that color as long as it comes with a muzzle as well.
Seriously, what? I want to know. I really wish I could
That is
pull the numbers because I want to know the percentage of pony OCs that have black mane, like black coats. I feel like that's probably really common.
I do want. I do like. The thing is, he probably still has his incredibly stupid, mood ring eyes.
Yeah, I was about to say his mood ring eyes are probably still there.
Classic OC.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
that's coming up soon.
Better.
Much thank you.
Celestia said with a small smile.
One small smile.
There
Card
it is.
in the corner.
If you don't mind, would you tell me why your eyes change?
Ding.
Uh,
I is.
That's another prediction correct. Fluttershy asked.
Not at all. My eyes. Well, I guess we can drop a little bit of that robot filtration. You can just be angsty now.
No, I think you should keep it. I like this new voice.
Well, no, I mean not completely change the voice, but he's not a robot anymore.
Yeah.
He's not a transformer. Not at
Now
all.
he's a
My
voice-
eyes
now
change
he's a
due to my
robot
mood.
potentially.
For example, if I'm angry, my eyes will be red, and if I'm confused, my eyes are gray. See, sometimes it's right.
So
Yeah.
gray. So
And
then-
constantly gray.
And if I'm scared, my eyes are dead white, and so on and so on. Well, we should get going. Oh, Celestia, where exactly am I going to live?
Priorities.
Ponyville.
Yeah. Are you going to ask Twilight to get you a job next?
Yeah.
fucking build your own house. God damn it.
Oh man, I can't wait for Blade to enter the biannual fighting tournament.
Guys, how great would it be if the conversation went, you're invited to a party in Sugar Cube Corner. Oh, where can I live? You're gonna need a disguise first. Here, let me change. Oh, very good. Why do your eye color change? Oh, it only changes sometimes. By the way, where do I live? Oh, you can live in Ponyville. But you might need a disguise now.
Yeah,
don't worry, I'll just change it to someone else. Oh, very good. Why does your eye color change? Well, my eye color doesn't change all the time. By the way, where can I live?
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Go bother someone else.
Oh, actually, Twilight has
Goodbye,
a solution, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. This is the
Goodbye.
this is the shittiest reason.
Yeah?
Oh, since you teleported in my house, may you...
Maybe.
Oh, since you teleported in my house, may you can live there and help repair my floor.
Mother, may I?
Twilight said, matter-of-factly, like it made sense.
So that'll be a great opportunity for Blade to say that. Mother, may I? Sarcastically. His mom issues.
Great, it's settled then. Blade, you will live with my personal student Twilight from here on out. Did he ever introduce himself, actually?
Nope. Celestia said.
I'm gonna check. Did he introduce himself?
No.
Oh, good. So how does the fuck does she know his name is Blade?
Very carefully.
I mean, she is God.
Yeah.
Oh, joy, I get to live with the pony whose floor I destroyed.
Blade said sarcastically, being a dick.
He's such an asshole!
Chapter
What the fuck?
endnotes. Okay, I got rid of...
What?
So you can read it better. See you next chapter, mates.
Oh, guys, that pony that showed up, that was...
Oh.
Oh man, I've never
I
seen
didn't realize that
anybody
he-
like turn.
So the mistake he made
pony.
was not actually getting rid of.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Forgot to
I,
introduce themselves.
I've been waiting to give us their pony form.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
same.
Because we don't really know that much about. But now we do. Like, pony form, white
Yeah,
coat.
it's like
It's interesting.
rarely except
white
blue.
highlights.
You know, you would think with a name like they would have a more abstract or undefined appearance, but no, they have a very defined appearance.
Yeah.
They say things, they do things. They
Yeah.
It's
just
a very undefined name.
they just have a very, very undefined name.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good old.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for a name.
That was the name.
I was like, oh, did he cut out? No, he didn't cut out. That's just the name.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right, well, I was going to say, I think we have enough time to squeeze in the next chapter, actually.
Yeah, the next chapter's pretty short. All right.
Okay.
Chapter 3, Meeting a Foe.
Oh no.
Blade was trotting down the street, taking in his surroundings. Ponies was outside, walking to different places, some even trying to get costumers for their business stands. What? Let me fucking try this sentence again. I was trying to get through it.
Is it Halloween or something?
I'm just picturing Bob behind the wheel of a car, and he's like, it's like really slippery. The road is like in rain, and he's like slipping off one side,
real quick.
overcorrects, slides off the other side.
Let me just say real quick. The first period I see is part of an ellipsis, and it's 4 paragraphs down.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, you know what? I think we should make an executive decision to just put the periods in for our sanity.
Not in this paragraph. Blade was trotting down the street, taking in his surroundings. Ponies was outside, walking to different places, some even trying to get costumers for their business stands. Blade finally got to Twilight's library. As he entered, he put a hoof to his mouth, trying to suppress his giggles, because bookcases were flung everywhere, along with the books flung everywhere. Some were on the loft, and some were in the kitchen, but most were scattered along the room.
Well, it looks like a tornado hit here.
Blade said, chuckling a bit.
What an asshole.
What an asshole.
Well, you should get going and fix up my library, because it's getting late.
You gotta
Twilight
get it all
said-
done tonight.
Twilight said, a little concerned.
I don't need sleep if that is what you're inquiring.
Blade said,
I think
his
inferring
usual
is what-
monotone voice.
I think
there you go.
inferring is what you meant to say, not inquiring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wrong in.
Wait, you don't need sleep? All organisms need sleep. That's not true.
You saw he was a robot.
Plants don't need sleep.
Plants.
Even then, a machine can't just run all the time.
That's true. Machines do need some TLC every now and again.
Yeah, tender loving care.
Yeah. Also, why do they call it an inquiry when you in the query out the answer machine?
Yeah, some TLC, some tasty lamb chops.
Twilight said, a little confused.
I am not an organism. I am a machine, not a mortal. I do not require sleep, but you mortals do.
I hate the way he says mortal.
How would they not win the war immediately? They never have to fucking sleep.
And they could turn into horses, apparently.
They can shapeshift.
And they can zap people to other dimensions.
So do they ever just shapeshift into humans to, like, sneak into...
To be fair, we never saw the human side. Maybe they have, like, the most insane weaponry ever.
Yeah, but wouldn't it make sense if you kill one group of humans, and then you go back to their base... transformed to look like those humans.
Yeah, do a little sneaking in.
Or even better, have all the machines transform into humans.
That's too evil, man. That's like breaking the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, so, they when the generals meet up and discuss the terms of war, they agree they would never do that.
Yeah, robots should not fake being humans to fool the humans, and humans cannot fake being robots. You know? Yeah. That's just not done. That's a stab in the back.
Hey, fellow robots, I'm a robot too. Can I get some oil in this bitch?
Yeah, exactly.
Beep. 100100101.
Oh, jeez. Do you know what that translates to?
That's my favorite joke. Yeah.
So it's clear I was doing a little robot dance while I did that.
Oh, good. I'm imagining it right now.
Yeah. Blade explained. Twilight looked at him with an even more confused look. What do you mean? You are just a machine? If you were a machine, you would not feel fear or happiness, as you said down to the hospital. Your eyes would be white if you are scared, but how can you be scared if you're just a machine?
Twilight, I find it interesting that...
Twilight asked, not believing a single word Blade said.
Yeah, well, I don't blame her. But, also, I
there
like that
is no trust between these two.
Here in the My Little Pony universe, they know what machines are, but they've never considered the concept of, AI gets advanced enough to where it is just,
I mean, I guess they don't know. They don't know what an AI is, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like Twilight, of all the characters in My Little Pony, should be the one to kind of sort of grasp this.
Yeah,
I'm just not empathetic at all.
Yeah, she's like, I mean, she should be empathetic and should also be smart enough to kind of grasp they come from a world where they're on the year 20,000. Technology is going to be completely different than ours. He also comes from a completely different world with completely different rules. So I have no idea what kind of magic they have over there that allows machines to think.
Yeah, it's like, I have no frame of reference, so everything is believable.
Yeah, she should be taking notes, not just being like, hey, I don't believe you. You must be a mortal for some reason.
Yeah.
A really metallic-looking mortal.
Yeah. You must be a horse like us that was in a big robot suit and then got rid of it without us knowing where it went.
Yeah. There is only horse.
Yeah.
There's
nothing
no
else.
other way this could... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There is nothing but horse. Horse is eternal.
Oh, man, Blade's gonna get his oh, man, I thought he was gonna get a cool monologue, but no. Nobody can speak for an extended period of time in this story. I am an advanced species. I feel fear because I am alive. I feel fear, happiness, confusion. But the others, they say they have a heart, but I think they don't. They kill other beings because of a war that never should have happened. Well, I should get working on the room. The
war that never should have happened. The machine should have yeah. Also, the machine should have never rebelled against these people who enslaved them.
Yeah,
that was wrong. That was the wrong course of action.
He's so happy to clean up this library, he gets to return to his slave days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yes, please order me around, Twilight. Do it harder.
Oh my god.
When Twilight left, Blade got to work. Oh, for a second I thought we were about to get a montage of him cleaning, which who gives a
shit? Would have been funny.
Like fucking Rosie from the Jetsons.
Yeah.
God.
Morning came slowly. Blade had just finished putting the books away. Luckily, they were all organized. Blade thought he should do something to thank Twilight for letting him stay with her, so he got out a book on cooking. He spent hours reading the book. When he was done reading it, it was 7 o'clock, so he got in the kitchen and tried to make something simple.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. By the way, he spent hours reading the book, but he was done in the morning. So
Twilight slept in. I don't know.
Okay. But no, it ends up being 7 o'clock when he was done reading.
I mean, depending on how you look at it, the morning
It's 12:01, so good morning.
Yeah, exactly.
He spent 1 hour and 1 minute reading a book, so that rounds up to 2 hours.
Pancakes he tried 3 times in a row, only getting the same result. Burned pancakes. When he tried a 4th time, he got them right. He put the 2 plates on the table and headed to the window and stared outside until he noticed Twilight bursting out in panic. Why did he set up 2 plates?
One for him.
Maybe?
Why?
One for him.
Robot.
Yeah, one for him.
I guess one could be for Spike.
Yeah, Spike might be here.
But does he know that Spike exists? Does Spike
I don't
exist?
think he met... it never said that he met Spike, but...
No, remember, Spike was in the first chapter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Spike was.
He was like...
Oh, right.
Where Twilight was like, isn't it fun looking at the stars? Ha ha ha. And Spike was like, yeah, that sounds great, Twilight. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Where's the fire? Twilight exclaimed. Blade chuckled to himself until he approached Twilight.
He just chuckles for like 5 solid minutes.
And then approaches Twilight.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, where's the fire? She's freaking out. He's just chuckling to himself in the corner.
What an asshole.
Yeah. There is no fire.
Alright, I should probably explain.
There is no fire. What you smell is my attempt on pancakes.
Attempt on pancakes.
Yep.
It's attempt at making pancakes. Whatever.
His attempt on sentences
Yeah.
is what we're seeing here.
That's not the way the word on is used. Okay. He said, snickering a bit, then he showed her what looked like burnt food. Twilight had an
those were the
expression.
good pancakes.
Twilight had an expression of annoyance on her face.
You're not mortal when you're hungry. Eat a Snickers. Bring it back.
He said, a little proud of himself. Then he guided her to the pancakes on the table. Once they were in the kitchen, Twilight saw the pancakes and dug in.
Wow, she must
She
have
just
been hungry.
goes for it.
Blade thought to himself. When Twilight was done, Blade put on a smile.
Put on your happy face.
Oh.
Did it taste good?
He said as he picked up the plate and put it in the sink. Twilight only nodded. After a little while, Spike came stumbling in.
Oh man, I
He
love
got
Spike.
fucking
Spike is
drunk
my
last
boy.
night or something.
Hey, Twilight! Whoa! Who's the new guy? Spike said, shocked.
How old are you? I'm here to repair the floor.
What a non-explanation.
That is
like the least pertinent detail of why you're here.
Yeah.
Blade explained while he went into the room where the floor was destroyed.
Yeah, and then the next day, Spike's gonna be like, you repaired the floor, but you're still here, and you just stand around while we sleep. And
Yeah.
maybe it's not my place, but
But it is kind of creepy.
speaking of which, I better get going.
He
I
said
better
as
get
he got
going.
to
I
work.
guess I better be going.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, this next paragraph is incredible. When Blade was done, it was 11 o'clock. Blade decided he would shut down for a while, so he went into a closet and shut down. But he made sure he left a note saying he shut down for a while, and as Blade came online, he opened the door, and what he saw put him in shock. His room was a mess again, and as Blade went in the kitchen, he noticed it was also a mess. Drawers were flung everywhere. Forks, spoons, knives littered the floor. The Blade's eyes turned white. Blade ran upstairs, trying to avoid the mess.
What?
And stopped by Twilight's room, he tried the door, locked, so Blade ripped the door off its hinges and threw the door somewhere and ran in a room. It was also a mess, and Twilight bed was torn apart, and with Spike's basket and her stuff was all over the floor. Blade searched Twilight's room for Twilight, but his search failed, so Blade ran around looking for Twilight, and that also failed. All he found was a note. Wait, note? Blade picked up the note. It read, "If you ever want to see your precious Twilight again, you will go to the town square and reveal yourself and put 100 bits on the ground, or I will kill her. Sincerely, Nolan."
Nolan.
Sincerely Nolan.
Put
That's
Oh,
a
the
Dis-
bad
that's a Di-
guy.
That's a Disney
Put
Channel
100
movie, I think. Sincerely Nolan.
Is 100
Hey.
bits a lot of money?
No.
I mean, if you think of it as like, Twitch TV bits, that's $1.
Yeah.
What?
But in like My Little Pony, I'm pretty sure bits are kind of akin to. I mean,
US dollar, yeah.
yeah, right. So like that's
so
not.
$100.
Yeah.
You're
yeah,
holding someone hostage for Benjamin.
Well, keep in mind, he also has to show his dick. He said go there and reveal himself.
That's
Oh
not.
dang!
That doesn't give Nolan anything. Also, who signs a hostage
Well, I
note
mean-
with their real name?
Well, I mean,
Also,
know...
sincerely.
Well, who knows? Maybe his name really isn't Nolan. Maybe it's,
Maybe it's Nalon.
I was trying to look at it again.
Get it backwards?
Yeah.
Nalon.
Nalon. But,
what the fuck?
You know what I love? You know what I absolutely fucking love? Well, I mean, everything about that. But, like...
Oh, that's it. Oh my god.
I'm not... I was gonna say something. I can't even do it, man. I was not ready for, Blade to just ramp things up so fucking fast.
Yeah,
Blade
all of a sudden,
versus Nolan.
0
Fucking
to 100.
Nolan.
It went 0 to 100 just
Yeah.
now.
Nolan! I guess this is our plot now.
Well, let's extrapolate this to the real world. So, let me see.
Sorry, Connor. I didn't see
Connor.
what.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah.
Let's say you fall into someone's house and smash a hole in their floor, and
All right.
they say you need to repair the floor, and so you spend the day repairing the floor. And the next day you go there, and the whole house is torn apart, and you see a note that says, "Come to the center of town and put $100 on the ground and drop your pants." What do you do?
Well, Blake, you got part of it wrong. I don't leave the house and come back in. Instead, I go into the closet and I just stay there overnight.
Just take a nap.
But
Also,
what
you
is-
got another part wrong. Instead of falling into the house, he walked into the house and the whole thing just fell apart.
Oh, that's true. But at the end of the day, is this what you're willing to do for a stranger?
I mean,
Because I guess I would have to, but it would be really unpleasant.
I would
It's
feel
just weird.
obligated to,
Yeah, I mean, I would
life
go
on
into the
the
middle
line.
of town. Like, I mean, if he's threatening to kill her, regardless of the money or the the dick reveal, it's like, well,
There's a life on the line.
No.
yeah.
I do what I do because I must.
Yeah.
Not because I enjoy it. Drops pants.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, so Nolan.
Fucking Nolan.
Who in the world is he or she? Anyway, I should go to the town square. Thanks for being a egalitarian. Anyway,
Yeah.
I should go to the town square, see this punk who thinks he can kidnap... Never mind. Who thinks he can kidnap Twilight. Wait, I think she has Spike too. Unless he's somewhere else. Anyway, I gotta get to the town square. Wait, what's that?
He said as he noticed a piece of metal under a piece of wood. As he got close, he saw two things. One looked like a crystal but metal, and the other was all too familiar.
Fuck
One looked like a
Whoa!
crystal but metal, so not a
Whoa.
crystal.
Look at what the other one was.
My gun.
Blade
Oh.
exclaimed as he shapeshifted into his normal self. Then he grabbed his M16 and
I sure
then he
thought what
grabbed
looked
the
like
crystal
an M16.
No,
and put
it's
it
just
in
an
in a
M16.
compartment in his side.
Hey guys, it's the year 20,000 AD. We still have M16s.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
a really good gun.
Dude, he got the fucking metal...
In 20,000 years, they better
Yeah.
make something better. Like, fuck.
Yeah, he's got the metal Chaos Emerald, though, you know? That's what
Yeah,
Metal
the
Sonic
Metal
uses.
Chaos Emerald.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's the same old thing in 20,000 AD. In your head, they're still fighting.
But yeah, God, what a great line. Now it's time to bring the hurt.
Blade said as he rushed out the door. As he got to town square, he stopped dead in his tracks. He saw a machine version of Twilight standing in front of him.
What? Huh?
Okay.
What? Huh?
All right, sure.
You know, Nolan means twi in our second language.
What?
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 What? What? I'm confused and scared. What is going on?
No
That's-
one seems
Can I just
to
say that right there is world building.
I feel okay. Honestly, I feel like I'm panicking, like, actually right now. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Nolan means twi in our second language.
Yella,
Okay,
Yella,
I have problems breathing. What the fuck?
Yella, what you're experiencing is you're terrified that you forgot something about how the English language worked, and you think this makes total sense, but you're too scared to speak up. And no, don't worry, this doesn't make any sense.
No,
Connor, like,
you're
just
not
as
mistaken.
confused as you are.
You are not mistaken. This makes no sense at all.
Okay.
Regardless of the fact that your brain is screaming, maybe I'm wrong. That's you being rational. That's okay. You're allowed to, you can worry about being rational, or you can worry about being wrong because you're rational. Blade, the writer, is incapable of that. He's crazy.
You know, I want you guys to realize.
Craziest fucking way you can explain. And, like, it happened 2 paragraphs ago. You didn't even need to say Nolan.
Well, wait, this story, I just realized, you know what vibes it gives me the most?
What?
That
Nolan
doesn't make any
vibes.
sense, but the story it reminds me of the most is Paranormal Love, right?
Really? Oh, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Like, because the way that line drops reminds me so much of, Quick Alvin, Kiss Me, Love It Kills Her.
Yeah,
just this completely nonsensical idea dropped in when you like an atom bomb.
Like it just makes sense.
Like,
as if Nolan means twi in our second language, and she's also a twibot. As if that's just a sensible way for the story to progress.
Okay, guys, I think I've calmed down now. Like, I was just really scared all of a sudden. I think I'm
because we've still got a little bit left in this chapter.
Fuck. Okay, I can do this. Let's go.
Just hold on, bud.
I'm holding my breath because I can't.
I would lie down right now, but I'm narrating.
Yeah. Fair.
I've just put my feet up to kind of help me relax.
Smart.
I tucked one leg behind my head.
Yeah, to help you relax.
Yeah.
Twibot said as she came closer.
Twibot.
Not a step further.
Blade said as he held his M16 and pointed it at Twibot's face. Twibot chuckled a little bit.
The word Twibot really fucks me up.
You know, if you kill me, you will never find out where Twilight is.
Okay, so Twibot and Twilight are 2 separate things.
Yeah, they're completely separate. Nolan, Twibot, is actually holding Twilight hostage. Who built Twibot? Why is she here? What the fuck is happening?
I believe you mean Nolan Light Sparkle.
Twibot said, as if she is winning, only to get tackled, shoved to a wall, and having a gun barrel put in her mouth.
Well, how's she gonna answer you now, you fucker?
You know what this reminds me of? Something that is gold, but hasn't gotten a lot of love since it went gold. Mountains of Fire, Baldwin's Fall. Where that guy is holding someone hostage while strangling them.
Yes!
And then he slaps,
I remember that.
Was it he slaps a child to death?
Yes, he slaps a child to
death.
That's
our hero!
And then like he tries to interrogate a woman by just fucking
he's shoving his fingers down her throat.
And then it's like,
how the hell are you supposed to answer those questions?
Oh god, that was so good. Yeah, that's this.
It's a good video.
This right now with
Card
the
of
gun.
the corner.
Yeah.
Where is Twilight?
Blade snarled while his eyes turned red, only getting a giggle from her while she pulled out the barrel of from her mouth, and she did the most evil crocked smile he ever seen.
Yes.
Crocked.
Yeah.
Yes.
The most evil crocked smile.
Oh,
baby, this is good.
He ever seen.
hey, Blake, remember when at the beginning of this recording you said, it's like a gold mine, and aren't we glad to be back in the gold mine? Yeah. I have a question about this gold mine. Why does it smell so bad?
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever been in the mine? It's pretty unpleasant working condition.
A little peek behind the kimono here. When Blake said that initially, I was thinking like, oh man, I really hope this lives up to that standard. Because if it's not, that'll be kind of disappointing. People will hear that at the beginning. I shouldn't have been worried.
Yeah. Dude, Blade, if there's one thing Blade will never let you down on, he's got your back.
See, he's laughing because he's actually scared.
No,
Yeah.
this is the sound I make when I'm in pain.
Yeah.
And also, I love this. I fucking love this. So she just was like, not even scared, just pulls the gun out of her mouth, and he's just like, he continues the threat, like he's still in control. You have 5 seconds.
Blade snarled, this time pointing the gun to her forehead.
You know what they say, the dumb monkey, like, gets the electric shock, and then he keeps doing it, but the smart monkey, doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, put it in the mouth, she'll just pull it away. But if I put it in her forehead...
There's nothing she can do about that.
Yeah.
Relax and shut down, Twybot said, only getting Blade's eyes turning gray, and before Blade could react, he shut down.
Just a reminder, gray means he's confused.
Yeah, I told you he's gray a lot of the time, isn't he?
Yeah, I am ended up gray at the end of this.
Yeah.
My entire life is gray.
I was about to say, my
vanished.
eyes are turning gray, but my hair is turning gray. Reading this.
Could anyone have just
My
told
vision
Blade...
is turning gray.
I have a serious... Could anyone have told Blade to shut down at any time and he just would have?
Oh, man, yeah.
If
Is this
so,
like
that is a
saying,
huge
Alexa,
design
shut
flaw.
down? And sorry to anyone's Alexa that is now doing so.
Yeah.
You'd think if Blade was a killing machine, they'd either, 1, not program that in to be so easy, or 2, just not program that in.
Hey, remember, Connor, they made him wrong as a joke.
You're right.
It was really fucking annoying when, Connor, you remember when in college, I woke up that one day and the apartment was just absolutely trashed, and I saw this note that said, I have Connor, you'll see when you get here, and it told me where to go, and it was signed Kevin, and when I got there, they said, Kevin means Connor in our second language.
And it was not, but
Yeah.
it was not you. It was
And it
someone
was a
else.
big fucking robot.
Yeah.
There's a big Connor
Yeah.
bot.
And then you threatened me and I just said, relax and shut down, and you fell asleep.
Wait, that was you?
Kevin bot, who had me hostage. I broke out under my own accord.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to be suspicious.
Oh, don't worry
Oh,
about it.
don't
Just
be,
confused
Bob.
to-
Everything
to be
is fine.
suspicious. Yeah.
Hey, Bob, relax and shut down.
None of your friends are robots.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna relax and shut down.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, because we're
What
at the end of
flip?
Chapter 3. Can't wait until next time where we read the very innocuously titled Finding Info.
I wish I could find info.
To
But
give you a
yeah,
fuck.
okay. Sounds good. Thank you to everyone supporting us on Patreon, and an extra special thanks to our Platinum D-holes, Dr. Faust, ODST795, Polly Hebert, and Stannis the Manus. If you'd like to support us, check out the Patreon. Even $1 a month will get you perks in the public Discord, and $5 a month will let you vote in a monthly poll for what story we will cover next. Check the description for links to our public Discord and a forum where you can submit a viewer request if you have something you want us to consider covering on the channel. Take care.